Clutch 6, Cherry Bomb Albino to a Het Albino. As you can see, they're ready to come out. Hey guys, welcome back for clutch 5 of 2021. Today's clutch is from a Cherry Bomb T-positive albino to a Het T-positive albino. Both animals are Barker line and have extremely good coloration. So we're gonna hop into it. For this clutch, everything has pipped naturally, with the exception of we have one small egg over here that hasn't pipped yet. So we will open that up towards the end. And we've got a couple of these guys that are out already. Let's see how you get these guys opened up. Oh, it looks like we actually have. Oh, it is open, good. Seriously? 1, 2, 3. So, that's why. I was having a hard time with my maths there. Okay, so we're gonna pull out a couple of these normals. They're ready to go already. Can already tell that this has great coloration for a hatchling normal blood python. As per usual, no big bellies. There's no umbilicus hanging. Everything's closed off and looks fantastic. She sit over there in the corner. I know, kiddo. So another great little albino, awesome striping. I don't know if we've had a clutch this season that hasn't had pretty significant striping. I don't know really why that is. We don't have a bunch of what we would consider genetic stripe stock that we've bred this season. And that one has way more color than the last one too. It's a little albino. So we're obviously breeding this for the Cherry Bomb lineage, which is known for way more than average coloration and an explosion of red, hence the name Cherry Bomb. There's a great looking T-positive. You can see it's probably in the video that it's got a tongue just barely sticking out, which means that I'm probably pretty close to getting bit. So nice little albino. Great pattern, great coloration. Perfect. Just opening some of these eggs here. So for those of you that may not know, T-positive albino is a genetic mutation. And it is recessive, which means it takes 2 copies of the trait to show visual. So this little guy here would be 2. It has 2 copies of the gene, making the visual albino. And then in this particular clutch, the normals will have 1 copy. So it takes 2 copies to show the visual form. Recessive, and wow. Do you see the color on that? Are you happy with that? Does that work for you? Yeah. What you guys can't see is Allie's over there with the shh on her face. I think she's pretty excited about what we've done here. Great looking albino. Fantastic. Yeah, I am keeping stuff separate, by the way, so that I don't get destroyed. We may have even done really well on albinos in this clutch. So I think this is another albino. Yep. Beautiful animals. So good looking. So we were talking about the albino being recessive, and you also heard me reference cherry bomb. So cherry bomb is line bred. So basically it means you can breed 4 more red, or you can breed the red out depending on what direction you're going with. Obviously you wouldn't want to breed the red out of these guys. All right, look, there's a little bit of umbilicus there. Not to worry, that actually looks perfect. If you're gonna have it, that's how it should look. That little guy right there has no food left on there, and that will come off within a day or so of being in the container. What's up, kiddo? Huh? Oh, no. You're like, I don't want to come out, and he's already doing his tongue thing, and I didn't. Oh, nice little. This guy was cutting his stuff on the bottom here. Look at the color. I'm so gonna get bit. The color is just next level. Pretty excited about that. So the mother of this clutch is a wild type het for albino that came from the Barkers, and she's been a great breeder for us. We've had her, I don't know, we raised her from a baby. She's a 2010. So we've had her for quite some time, and we've produced clutches from her, albino stuff, and all of the babies always look amazing, great coloration. So we thought that she would be a great pairing for the cherry bomb male, and it looks like we weren't wrong in assuming that, because all of these albinos and normals are very well colored. This clutch is a bit smaller than some of the other ones you've been watching with us. This is about 11 eggs, I believe. 11. For us, this is kind of our preferred volume of eggs. I know a lot of people like to have a bunch of stuff. We would like to have more diversity. Less animals, more diversity if we could. It's just our preference. All right, come on, kiddo. Trying to be extra cautious with this one, with his head stuck there. He doesn't seem to want to go in. And I also don't want to cut him or get bit and do some jerking motion that might cause it to get poked with the scissors or whatever. So I cannot believe that he somehow still managed to bite me. We'll just not be over there, I guess. It's another great albino. All right, okay, now come on out. Oy. I just don't even know, that's gross. Some sort of clot or something. So this egg looks a little bit grosser, a little bit of, I don't know, mold and some stuff that's got an X on it. We've been marking our X eggs. Generally that means that it was rolled. So we've been marking it to see, you know, what hatches and when they hatch, how they look. So this egg has a little albino in it. He picked on his own. Egg is a little bit smaller, it's a little bit harder. Notice some discoloration on the inside of it. So we're gonna see what exactly is going on with this little guy. And he actually looks really good. So this is why we try not to throw away any eggs or make any assumptions. You'll hear people say that there's something wrong with rolled eggs. We can definitely say in our experience that that's not necessarily the case. Now, oftentimes if we have eggs go bad right away, it's more likely that it would be the rolled eggs, but we definitely see them hatch without issue. There's his tongue, there we go. Okay, here's that last little egg that I was talking about that hadn't pipped on its own. Very small, kind of harder than the rest of the eggs, and hadn't pipped. So we're gonna open that up. It's really hard. Yeah, I can just feel the difference just in the casing of the egg when I cut it. There's a little beautiful head.
More blood than usual.
More blood than usual. So there's veining at the top of this egg, which could have mean that it wasn't ready. But here's the problem. You can see this little guy is just so tiny in here. So he was never going to make it. There's no reaction. So this little guy is a dead egg. Again, very, very small egg comparatively. The other ones are fit more in the palm of my hand. And then this little guy is just tiny. The bottom was caved in. There just wasn't much room for it to do what it needed to do. It's too bad. All right, so that's clutch 5 of 2021. VPI cherry bomb to VPI het T positive. We did really good. I think we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 albinos. Can I count? Yeah, 6 albinos. And there are 4 normals in there and 1 that's DOA, or dead in the egg. Fantastic odds. Right about where we should be. Just a little heavy on the albinos, but we'll take it. And every single one of those albinos is already bursting with color. Thanks for joining us. If you have any comments or questions, we'd love to hear them down below in the comment section. If you would, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you for Clutch 6. Thank you.